So again, Marilu, this is Shirley from ESL 101. This interview will be recorded. If you want to know more about our school, you can ask later after the interview.
Okay.
Alright, so tell me about yourself.
Okay. My name is Marilouinterview20181105. I am 33 years old, and I am currently connected to Department of Education
Mm-hmm.
as a full-time English teacher. And the reason why I applied as a home-based ESL teacher that before when I graduated college,
Mm-hmm.
my first job was an ESL teacher, a man-to-man class, and then later on, I realized that I missed ESL teaching. So that's why I guess this is one of the best sideline job for
Mm-hmm.
me.
Okay. Why did you decide to apply in our school?
Okay, so I actually forgot. May I ask first if what students or nationality the students are? The nationality of your students?
They are Taiwanese.
Uh, yeah. I want to experience to teach Taiwanese actually because my experience being an ESL teacher was teaching Korean and Vietnamese
Mm-hmm.
students. Yes, this
So,
is my first time
mhm. Go ahead.
to teach Taiwanese students. That's why I am very much eager to apply as their ESL as an ESL teacher.
But where did you find out that we are hiring teachers?
I saw your ad on Facebook. I am also a member of ESL Philippines.
Okay. But how did you know that we handle Taiwanese? If that's your reason or why you decided to apply in our
I
school?
think I think I read the ad that you have a for Taiwanese students.
No, we didn't mention that in our ad.
Really? I
Yes.
forgot. I am so sorry. But really, I that's but when where did I get that? Because I am fond of browsing the group
Mm-hmm.
because I am really trying to apply ESL.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess in the comments, probably I forgot.
No, no one asked me what's the nationality of our students. They're actually more on asking on how much is the salary, what are the incentive
Ah,
benefits, what's the name of the
I
school.
I am not actually after how much is the salary. I am used to I am very much eager to ask what kind or what nationality the students are in
Hmm.
your school.
Okay, so that's your main reason.
Yes,
Okay. All right. So, do you think you are an introvert or extrovert?
extra extrovert.
Why?
Well, uh, being an being a teacher, actually, uh, it is not really easy to be, especially if uh, what do you call this? Uh, I am stuck. Can I just move on to the next question, ma'am?
Okay. So, how long have you been teaching, Marilyn?
I am teaching for almost 10 years, 2 years in a 1 year being an ESL teacher, then another 1 year being a private school teacher. Then I was hired um, last 2011 full-time public school teacher. So That's it. That's my experience. But then, as a public school teacher, I am handling English to grade 3 pupils, grade 3 to grade 5
Mm-hmm.
English subject.
Okay. What is your best asset as a teacher?
Well, my best asset as a teacher, of course, is very friendly. I am not used to be strict to my students. I always motivate them to not to be shy, especially they are foreign and they're new to Filipino teachers are new to them. So I always motivate them, encourage them that learning English is fun. And I am also an outgoing person, a friendly teacher as well.
Okay. What is the most important characteristic a teacher should possess?
Pardon?
What is the most important characteristic a teacher should possess?
Okay, teacher must always be a role model to your students. So um, you should have enough patience because as a teacher, you're handling different individuals. They have unique attitude. So you should be patient enough, open-minded, of course, and always accept the challenge that you cannot please everybody. So just be brave enough to face the challenges as a teacher
Okay. How do you measure a student learning level?
through examination
Mm-hmm.
assessment.
Okay. So you need to assess through examination before you could tell the learning level of your student?
Yes, they probably should have level tests like that. So so that I can so that I will know what level the student is. So I know my part where to begin.
Mm-hmm. What if there is no any assessment or examination to give to your students? What other ways are you going to measure the level of your students, learning level of your students?
I will probably prepare my own lesson material. Then, for example, I will prepare a story and let him or her read. By that, I can test if the students needs. I mean, I can assess the students, especially his ability. Where should I start?
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So, how do you deal with student who has behavior problems in class?
Okay, so I guess if I met students with different behavior, I should be more focused on him.
Mm-hmm.
Um, ask him what is really his problem, why he act like that,
Mm-hmm.
what does he want. Then we will make an agreement. That's it.
What do you do when a student doesn't understand the lesson? Or how do you deal with students with learning difficulties?
Well, I will prepare more activities, more easier activities to be understand.
Mm-hmm.
And then we need to be, our lesson should not be too fast, slow only so that he will really understand. Then I keep on asking for any using pictures,
Mm-hmm.
dictionaries, or I will translate it to Google if possible. That's it.
Okay.
and use my gestures, of course.
All right. Now, Marilu, how do you rate yourself in terms of using technology?
Oh well, in my case, I am using a LAN cable, 8 Mbps,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have also a backup in case if it is a brownout.
Mm-hmm.
I bought an inverter, a battery with inverter,
Mm-hmm.
wherein it can support my desktop, my Wi-Fi. I mean the modem that I'm
Mm-hmm.
using.
Okay.
Plantronics headset and A4 Tech HD camera.
How much is the converter?
My husband bought it for almost. Actually, we have a very big battery. I don't understand because my husband bought that, and he told me it is really good for my sideline job because he actually supported what I am doing. So
Mm-hmm.
he said first he bought a battery. After that, an inverter, which cost almost 2,500, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I don't have internet, I can have my pocket Wi-Fi to support also. I'll
Mm,
just use it
yeah.
for and support.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yes.
All right. Then, what are your expectations in our school?
My expectations, of course, the salary, the management. I hope it is very much approachable.
Mm-hmm.
Because for me, aside from the management, the salary, for my especially my internet bill and more students.
Mm-hmm. Um, it
And
seems that
probably
okay. Well,
okay.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I am actually looking for more on weekend class, but that's why I keep on applying.
Okay. Well, it's just a bit contradicting what you mentioned earlier that you're not after with the salary. But all of a sudden, salary is one of your expectation in our school. No, I'm just saying that.
Oh, yeah, but it's okay
Uh,
because I actually forgot reading the your salary. I remembered only Taiwanese students. I don't know. I just feel it because as I scroll the different ads in Facebook, maybe comes up in my mind that I read Taiwanese students. That's why it is my maybe it's just related something to your company, and I don't know what company is that.
okay. Now, how much do you know that we are, the salary of our teacher?
I forgot, but the usual is before I experienced already being an online teacher.
Mm-hmm.
There is 100 per 25 minutes. Another was 70 per 25 minutes, and another 50 or 180 and 150. I don't know. I forgot already in your school.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, what about 140 pesos per 1 hour? Is that okay with you?
Yes, as long as um I have weekend class
Okay.
because during weekdays my I don't know if it will I have a schedule
All right. So,
maybe nine around 9.
9. Okay, we'll discuss that later on. Let's continue with the interview. All right. Um,
Okay.
all right. What contribution can you give to our school?
Okay, I will just do my best to be the to be a good for example, uh, no absent, no late, and always appreciate the students.
Okay.
And of course, internet should not be slow.
Well, all right. So give me a reason why we should hire you.
That's what I've said. I will just do my best
Mm-hmm.
to be a teacher, a good teacher in your company, so
Mm-hmm.
that you will, lots of students will enroll in your company. By doing well, not, of course, doing penalties, avoid penalties, of course.
Okay. All right. So there. Going back. So what are your questions about our school, Marilyn?
I just want to ask if where is the location of your school?
Well, since it's online, we don't have a specific location or headquarters.
Who is the owner? Is it a Taiwanese or you're just a Filipino?
She's a Filipino, but currently she is a full-time teacher in Taiwan. That's why most of our students are Taiwanese, and we will have Chinese students in the future, and Japanese also.
That's good. Are you the manager? The owner also?
No.
Okay.
So,
Okay, that's the only question.
okay. So these are our expectations, our teachers, Marilu. You mentioned earlier that you wanted to have more students during weekends.
Yeah.
But of course, that's not yet a guarantee, because there are just some students will just have one schedule or one class per week, and normally that's actually during weekdays. So there are just a few who will enroll during weekend. So we cannot give you a full time, let's say 6 hours, 5 hours of students during weekend.
Okay.
So normally our
Okay.
our students are actually working professionals, so they're adults.
Oh, okay.
So again, going back, they're working professionals, so they prefer weekdays, and that's actually in the evening.
Evening, what time usually, ma'am?
It starts at 6 p.m. till 12 midnight. That's our peak hours.
Okay, probably I am available mostly at 10.
Just 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, then we will have a conflict with your schedule, Marilyn.
Oh, it's okay. Because I am also a mother of two, so I also need to cater and then prepare my thing, my lesson.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only free time. I have free time in the afternoon, 5 to 7. How about that?
No, normally our students, they're working at 8 to 5 p.m. So, well, we have some, but of course, we will not guarantee for you to have a full schedule for that time.
Ah, okay. But I will just send a message to my vacant time availability.
Okay.
So hope I hope that you can give me students.
Like I've said, it's not a
Okay.
guarantee.
Ah, yeah.
And we also handle, or our teachers need to undergo demo teaching first before we will hire
I
you.
understand.
Yeah. So if that's the case, then if you have conflicts with your schedule, then definitely would you be able to undergo demo teaching? Because yesterday supposedly your interview, right?
Yes, I forgot.
Okay, so for now, Marilou, you can send me a message via Skype. What are your schedules or your available schedules? Then I need to deal first with, your schedule, if we will be able to cater you or schedule you for an interview. Because as of now, like I've said, all the expectations you're requesting to our school, we cannot give that or provide it to you yet.
Okay. Yes, it's okay, ma'am.
Alrighty. So, well, that's it for now. Marilou, anything else?
None so far.
Oh,
I will just send a message later on.
okay. No problem. Alright, well,
Thank you so much.
it's my pleasure. Thank you too, Marilou, and have a great evening.
Okay.
Bye now.